Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, riding down Santa Claus Lane. Blitzen, blitzen, all here's a reindeer pulling on a rein. Bells are ringing.
Well, this is our ninth one, which is a great family get-together with the whole community chipping in and everybody helping out. And this came a long way from when my brother, Bill, started this whole thing. How did you and George start this whole thing?
Just a little improvisation, a little goof, a little bit of fun. We got kind of big.
What a beautiful sight. Jump in bed and cover up your head, 'cause
You know that I know that you know that I know. You and I are the only two real characters.
I don't understand anything you just said.
It's hard to understand him at times.
Oh my God.
Good evening. I want to welcome you to the 9th annual leg lamp lighting right here at Northport Hardware Store. It's Northport Hardware, Taxidermy, and Bushmeat. It's the only hardware store in the village where you can get same-day service.
Can we ask them to?
Yes. As you know, when we started this, we invited the New York City Rockettes to perform, and they declined. And then our village clerk reminded me that we have our own Rockettes, the Northport High School Tigerettes. And we're glad that the Rockettes from the city declined, because these are better. We have a little problem over here on my right, is that we need a little bit more room, otherwise somebody is going to get kicked. And also providing the music for the Rockettes is the Northport High School Symphonic Winds. So, are you girls ready?
One, two.
Outstanding. What could be better than that?
Thank you, girls. Thank you very much.
I just have to acknowledge a few people. Is Erwin Schelling in the crowd? What?
Straight back with the hands.
Way back. You want to say anything? You can make your way over here. Erwin Schelling was the best friend of Gene Shepard, who wrote The Christmas Story. Unfortunately, Gene is not with us anymore, but is he making his way over? Okay, while we're waiting for him to come over, I just want to recognize Bob Jordan, otherwise known as Bert, who has set up the movie screen, the sound system, and all the electronics. And they had to call Bert in to make sure that everything was going to work this year. Ken Larkin and David Levinsky are the hardware store videologists. And we have Chris Gentry with us right here. That's Little Ralphie. And Bobby Cross, Big Ralphie.
Jeff.
Okay, where is he? Erwin, is he coming over?
I'm here.
Oh, you're here. Come on over. Thanks for coming down.
Thank you. Like to say something?
Sure. Well, you guys throw a great party. I gotta tell you, this is right out of the book, and certainly the party and the crowd that Gene Shepard would have loved to have seen. And I'm so glad everybody's celebrating the most famous leg in America. The other one's in my house. I want to wish everybody a happy holiday and certainly thank you for coming and celebrating Christmas Story. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, man. Almost your time.
For those of you who have known the story from last year, we've had a little bit of new information. I hope Erwin agrees with all this. In 1944, the Army hired Bernie Reichert, otherwise known as Pop, and Bob Howard, otherwise known as the Chief. They started a program to improve the morale in the infantry. It was called the Brooklyn Project.
You know, Santa.
It was top secret. After a long weekend, an extensive application of Rolling Rock, Pop and the Chief came up with the idea of the leg lamp. It had everything that anyone could want. The cultural aspect was the sculpture of the leg. The fashion statement is the high-heeled shoe. Traditional leg lamp shade, and the functionality of the light. And the Army was ecstatic and they went into full production. Each leg was handcrafted and had its own olive drab crate marked Fragile. Only Pop and the Chief, Mr. Rabbit, actually know who the leg was modeled after. Unfortunately, or fortunately, no matter how you look at it, the war was over before they could implement the program. Just stand by. Pop and the Chief returned to civilian life, and Pop kept the prototype, which is this very leg. The only other time, except for the past 9 years, that this leg has been shown to the public was when Pop loaned it to MGM to do the Christmas Story movie. After Pop came home from work every night, he would sit by this lamp and read his newspaper and just bask in the light of the leg. Then along came Anna, and the leg was relegated to the garage. Then along came Jimmy and Bill, also known as the Boys.
Let's stay in the garage.
And the leg went into obscurity in the corner of the basement. Jim and Bill, being red-blooded American boys, would sneak down in the basement and read the National Geographic magazines by the light of the leg.
Oh, brother.
Then along came Terry and Renee, and the leg was all but forgotten. And it stayed that way for years, until one day, 9 years ago, they were cleaning the basement, and the leg was rediscovered. The boys, now being mature adults,
Okay.
Speaking of mature adults, they decided the leg should come out of seclusion and be viewed for the public. And here we are. That's what led us here to tonight. So, we actually have a fourth generation Reichert
Do it, my brother.
in, where is BB?
Oh, turn around. He's right
Coming
there.
out? No, this is little Ralphie.
Oh, Ralphie.
That's why you have the bunny suit on. Okay,
Right there.
here we go.
Ralphie, my brother.
We'll put the Acme leg lighting switch up.
Oh, brother.
Okay, Ralphie, you and BB, we're gonna do a countdown from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I just want to wish you all a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, lots of love, friendship, and joy in your lives. Thanks for coming.
Sing out this Christmas morn again. Peace on earth will come to all if we just follow the light. Let's give thanks to the Lord above, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. 'Cause